Hi, welcome guys. Welcome to Team Sports, Team Talk Sports. So today Arsenal won, and it was a great victory. First of all, congratulations to Arsenal, congratulations to Arteta, congratulations to the team. We started our Champions League um, campaign in the right way. So there's some few talking points I want to just talk about after the match, which is something that some of the things that fans has been talking about, and also some of the things that some pundit has been talking about. And first thing I want to say, congratulations to the team. Mikel Arteta did a very good job. The substitution, the team tactics was kind of shady because we've gone with this team tactic, this same team formation before, using Merino, Declan Rice, Wendy in the midfield, which I think is going to be a problem for us going through the season. I think Arteta is testing out something, and it's obviously not working because each time we play Merino in the midfield, this is what I always see. Merino is two things. It's either he's too defensive, like he just stays in the defense, or is on the attack. Merino is not really a midfielder. Right? It's either he's coming there to just wants to crash the balls and is leaving a very big space in the midfield area, which is more work for Declan Rice and Subimendi, and we don't have a creative force in that midfield area, or he just come to join the midfield and join the defensive duty, and we're looking inside the defense and then becoming an issues when we start having a bit of issues when it comes to transitioning, and which is something that Arteta has to solve by bringing in a creative midfielder. And I think yeah, so it's something that we would have to look into it. But from the coach perspective, I think this is something he wants to do going forward. When it comes to when you are going to a more we are going away, he is going away with a more defensive mindset, and from that defensive mindset, he's going to try to nick a win, catch them on a break. We have good fast players on transition, the likes of Eze, Maduke, and you have Gyökeres. So I think Arsenal are having different variation of style of playing. But for me, I really don't like this style. He has to attack. We have to go in some difficult grounds and play our style. Mosquera yesterday was so unreal. Mosquera was so unreal. That guy is no, that guy is a rock. That guy is so solid. That guy is one of the best center halves I've seen in football in recent times. He's just 21. Guys, that guy is just 21, and we bought that guy for as cheap as 13 million euros. So I think there's a lot of positive from this match that we need to take. Then I think we also see something on how Arteta wants Eberechi to play, and this is something that is really frightening because many of us Arsenal fans were thinking Eberechi is going to come, drifting to the midfield, sometimes play at the left, but also come to the midfield to play. But Arteta was kept insisting. You saw there was a tactical uh, play when he told Eze to go to keep the width, go to the left wing and ask Maduke to go to the right. I think Maduke and ask Calfiore to go to the middle. I think that is something that we need to be careful of because that's going to limit his running. Is it thrive off runners? You need your left to run it through him. He needs space because he can pick the ball 1-2. So you need people who are constantly running around him. But I don't know how the system is going to look like, and it's looking like he's going to be what we've seen in the past, someone who can play that one. And I think if that is what we are going to, if that's kind of football we want to play, I think it would just be better with getting someone like Rafael who can play that kind of football. But right now, it's something that we have to watch with Mikel Arteta. But overall, the substitute was okay. He brought in Trossard, and you all could see that when Trossard came in, Trossard played in the midfield, Merino went to the 9. You saw the creative spark, we started having chance, you saw the one-time pass that he made, and boom, that's how we got the goal. You get, that's how we got the goal. And also shout out to Martinelli. All right. Exactly. That's how we got the goal. So shout out to Martinelli for the time finish. He almost missed that anyway. But also let's talk about Martinelli. I think in this game, I think we are seeing that Martinelli is more of an CF. I've said it several times. This guy was bought as a central forward, not a left winger. We converted him to a left winger, but he's not doing well. Martinelli will do so well. It's like I tell you, is Martinelli is going to do so well as a centre forward. Yet, in fact, if we are talking about putting somebody on the left wing, you're talking about taking Gabriel Jesus to play as a winger. Gabriel Jesus will do well as a winger. He's relentless. He's skillful. He can come to the midfield, work with the midfield, move to the wing. You know, is that kind of player. For me, I'll believe we have a good squad depth, right? Where we take Gabriel Jesus to the midfield and we bring to the left wing, and we bring Martinelli to be a backup to Gyökeres and Kai Havertz. But it was a very big win for us, and Gyökeres did his thing like a centre forward. Yeah, there were a couple of chances here and there, but of course not clear-cut chances aside from the 1v1 he had. It was supposed to be a 1v1, but of course his time is running by taking the ball to the wing. Yeah, so and yet, but overall, it's a good place to start our campaign with a 2-0 win. Shout out to and most of Arsenal fans. I think I need to say this. Most of the Arsenal fans saying Madueke. See, please, Madueke is a good backup for Saka, but Madueke is not better to Saka. Not the Madueke I'm watching. It's good, not good. Madueke needs to learn when to pass, how to pass. He needs to know what is happening around him, because his head is just, let me take this ball, dribble and cut it, dribble and cut it in. He doesn't know how to play with his man. He doesn't know how to play timber in, use his tool to create space for him, or play with his tool. He has a lot to learn, and it's so obvious why the likes of Saka are players ahead of him, even in Arsenal and also in the England squad. But shout out to the team. Shout out to Zubimendi. He was so immense. Timber is a machine. Like, that guy is a cheat. Ria didn't have much work to do. Calafiori is showing us why we got him. I think I'm becoming more comfortable of Calafiori being our number 3. Right, I'm seeing why he should. He's good defensively, and there's a good balance between him attacking and him defending. So overall, I want to say I'm happy. Yeah, we started our Champions League with a win, and long may it continue. So we're looking forward to the weekend where we host Man City, and we'll drop some analysis and what I think about that match, because it's a new Man City. So it's not gonna be like I don't want Arsenal to approach that match as the tactical that we used to do before, because there's a bit of change in that Man City team. However, let's celebrate the win tonight. 3 points, league phase, and more matches to go. We hope to qualify as one of the top 8, so that we don't have to play the extra round of the round of 16 or the other playoff before the round of 16. So guys, see you guys same time whenever Arsenal wants to play. God bless you.